The muscles of the anterior thigh include the sartorius and the quadriceps group. The quadriceps group is composed of the rectus femoris, the vastus lateralis, the vastus intermedius, and the vastus medialis. These muscles are on the lateral part of the thigh. The gracilis, the pectineus, the adductor femoris, and the adductor longus are all on the medial part of the thigh. In humans, the sartorius is a strap-like muscle. It crosses the hip joint and wraps around and crosses behind the knee. The gracilis is an inner thigh muscle. On the cat, the sartorius is this broad muscle on the lateral side, and the gracilis is this broad muscle on the medial side. The sartorius has the action of abducting the thigh. Anything that's on the lateral side will tend to pull away from the body, so that's abduction. It will also flex the thigh because it wraps up around and crosses the hip joint. It laterally rotates the thigh because it crosses over and part of it is back behind the knee joint, and then it can flex the knee. The gracilis is on the medial side, so it is going to adduct the thigh. It also can flex the thigh and medially rotate the thigh. The gracilis is also involved in flexing the knee. In the human, the sartorius is a relatively narrow muscle, so we can still see the quadriceps group. The rectus femoris is a large muscle that makes up the front of the thigh. Then we have the vastus lateralis to the lateral side of the rectus femoris, and the vastus medialis to the medial side of the rectus femoris. This is the quadriceps muscle with the rectus femoris removed. This way we can see all three of the vastus muscles, the vastus lateralis to the outside, the vastus intermedius in the middle, and the vastus medialis on the outside. The rectus femoris usually covers the vastus intermedius. On the cat, in order to see the quadriceps group, we have to reflect back the sartorius. We see the rectus femoris as a tubular muscle. The vastus lateralis is on the outside and the vastus medialis is on the inside. If we cut the rectus femoris and pull it out of the way, we can see the vastus intermedius under the rectus femoris. Here we have the vastus lateralis and the vastus medialis. This is sometimes referred to as the hot dog in the bun. The rectus femoris is the hot dog, and the three vastus muscles make up the bun. The rectus femoris crosses two joints. It originates on the ilium and inserts on the tibial tuberosity, so it crosses both the hip joint and the knee joint. Its action is to flex the thigh and extend the knee. It will act on both joints. The vastus intermedius, the vastus lateralis, and the vastus medialis all originate on the femur and insert on the tibial tuberosity. They only cross the knee joint, and so their action is only to extend the knee. On the inner thigh, the gracilis is a large inner muscle on the human. Then we have the pectineus, the adductor longus, and the adductor magnus. On the cat, we need to reflect back the gracilis in order to see the adductor muscles. The pectineus is a small muscle in the groin. Then we have the adductor longus, and then the adductor femoris, which looks like two muscles sometimes. The adductor femoris is as close to an adductor magnus as the cat has. All of these muscles have the same action. They adduct the thigh. They're on the medial side, so they're going to pull inward. They help flex the thigh, and they medially rotate the thigh.